Hey folks, welcome back to the Hoard. Let's see, had daylight savings time last night. I got an hour less beauty sleep. So it's about 1:30, the 10th, Sunday, about 47 degrees. Actually kind of a nice day here. I was asked about my solar panels. So just quickly, right now they're fully charged. And I'm just showing you that fast because I got this light on here, and I'm just going to quickly discharge them. That way I could show you. Anyway, you can see it's charging again. So, my solar panels. What are they? Where are they? What are they up to? Just quickly. If you look up in this window up here, I don't know if you could kind of see the edge of them. Might be hard to do. I can see my face in the reflection, but you can kind of see the edge of them. There's two of the Harbor Freight solar panels up there. They are on the wrong side of high E glass, so I get very, very little power transmitted through it. But what they do is they go through, the two wires come down. You can see them right here, I think. Yeah, see those two wires? They come down and they're kind of jerry-rigged down there. And they go into the Sunforce solar controller. God, I hate when that happens. Yeah, I think this one came... Where did I get that? I think this one came from eBay. There's another one floating around here somewhere that came from Amazon. So it goes through this, and then charges this battery. This battery is an Energizer Deep Cycle Marine. It holds about 125 amp hours according to the website. So this battery, fully charged up, are you ready for this? Fully charged. If you run it all the way to discharge, it's got about 20 cents worth of electricity in it. If you should only run a battery halfway down. You should not run them all the way till they're dead. So it's usable electricity. It's got like 10 cents worth of juice in it for what I'm paying for electricity here. But what it's handy for is I have these lights here. This light, I don't know what the camera's going to show. Anyway, I'm kind of putting it off to the side. There it is in the center. That's what it looks like when it's off. These lights are LED. I think it uses 18 watts, and it gives me the equivalent of a 100 watt bulb. So it lights up the garage fairly well. I don't know, the door's open so you guys can't. I don't know how well you're going to be able to notice. I mean, you can kind of see it flickering on and off, I guess, right? But anyway, it does a pretty good job, you know, at night if I got to go out here and look for something. But as a matter of fact, what will happen is if I use a little bit of power, you could see on the meter here that I'm charging. That's 22 milliamps, 21 milliamps, and it just clicked off. Because what it's doing is the charge controller brings the battery up to full charge. See, I just turned the light back on. See, now I'm 22. You could see the charge controller. The lower light here is lit. And when it comes up to full power, see the green light just came on, and this thing went down to 0.4, or that's 40 milliamps, which is what the battery just takes to you know, just to keep it trickle charging, so to speak. So anyway, yeah, this has been sitting out here, I don't know, since I built the garage, I guess a couple of years now. 2 years ago, year and change. I don't know when I built this, maybe a couple of years ago. Anyhow, whenever I built this, I put this battery out here because I wanted to keep some kind of electrical source. Where I live out here, they tax buildings by what they're going to be used for. This is a floating slab garage. So for a garage, no electricity, there's a tax rate, and then garage, electricity, insulated, wood stove, there's a bigger tax rate, and then And the tax rate for the last garage I described, electricity, wood stove, all that kind of stuff, that's approaching living space. So they give you more trouble about that because it's leaning toward living space. You can theoretically, as a matter of fact, when this thing went through the final inspection, the guy walked up, looked around very quickly. I mean, you know, he liked I don't know what these hurricane brackets are called. He liked those. He liked the way it was put up. He liked the four doors. He liked everything about it. But the only thing he really inspected, he liked the roof trusses. He liked the fact that I had all the paperwork for the roof trusses. But the only thing he checked is he went upstairs to make sure nobody was living up there. Where I live, they're very concerned about putting people in the attic. I don't know if they think you're going to lock grandma up there and she's going to stay, or maybe they're concerned about people bringing in, I don't know, foreign slave trade, or you're going to hide a foreign worker up there or something. I don't know what they think. You're going to keep your kids up there. Sometimes I would like to. Anyway, so there's my solar panels. That's what the charge controller does. You can see it's back up to full charge. And once again, it'll cycle on and off. And once again, it's at 40 milliamps, which is what the battery just needs to keep it trickle charged, to keep it at voltage. And if I, drain that off, you'll see that it's back to charging at about a quarter amp. 200 milliamps, just under a quarter amp. So, and this whole thing is automatic. I don't have to do anything. For the far side of the house, back out there, I have 4 more panels of this type that I am thinking of, the next project, right? I need another project. But I would like to hook up 4 of those and get a sine wave inverter and actually put 4 batteries down there, because then if the power goes out, I can have the pellet stove run for about 24 hours without having to run a battery or run a generator or anything like that. I just think it would be handy. Not that I'm a survivalist or anything like that, but from a preparation point of view, it's not a bad idea to, if the juice goes out, especially if the weather's really nasty, to be able to keep a pellet stove going, which could carry my house and make it somewhat comfortable for my wife, especially if I'm at work. While I'm not home, she could be warm and sit there under an LED light and read a book till I get back. All right, folks, just a quick thing on the solar panels. Hopefully I'm going to get something done today, and if and when I do, I'll shoot a tape of it. I would like to move that Mojave a little further along. So we'll catch you on the next episode of The Hoard. Remember, tires down, handlebars up, try to stay out of trouble, and try to make some progress on your projects. Bye now.